everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swing Guide.
This week on the guide, it is Musicality March once again, where we talk about all things hearing and hitting, those musical moments in West Coast swing. So we've already talked you through how to hear what we call the one in the music of our 4/4-time West Coast swing dances. We talked about how to move to the music with your patterns, hearing that one, whether it's at the beginning, middle, or end of a pattern. And now we're going to talk you through how to actually hit that one, intentionally choosing the West Coast swing patterns you want to dance to. So Matt is going to guide us through the first part of this, and then we're going to take you through how to hit the music at any moment.
Yep, so in order to hit the music with a West Coast swing pattern, you need to be able to tell when the one is coming, and you need to be able to have a pattern that will accent that one. Now we've already walked you through the first part of that exercise in our previous guides, like Desiree mentioned, and so if you do those exercises over and over again, you get really good at identifying, okay, I have 3 beats until the one, I have 5 beats until the one, I have 7 beats until the one, or I have a whole 9 beats, I'm on the one of the 8 before the one that I wanted to accent. From there, all of our West Coast swing patterns have some sort of accent within them, what we call a natural accent. So what we want to do is go through our pattern repertoire and identify and categorize our patterns based on where that accent occurs. We're only really caring about the odd numbers here because we're caring about the ones of the music, which will always fall on the odd number of a pattern. So let's say we have something like a push break tuck. If we do this pattern, you might notice that there's an accent on count 3 of that pattern. So I could line that up. If I hear that there's 3 beats until the one coming, I could go, okay, 1. Likewise, if I do something like a double outside turn, you can notice that as Desiree stops spinning, that's traditionally on count 5. So that might be what I'd categorize it as a 5 pattern. And so when you, the way to get really good at doing this while you're dancing with a partner is just to have those patterns categorized and practice using them over and over again so you feel comfortable with them, and then practice hearing them, and then you can start to marry those two together.
You can do more complicated patterns as well, right? We talked about 7s and 9s, you could even go to 11, but let us show you some of those more complicated patterns. Whip variations are really nice if you're looking for a 7 because you just cut off, just like that pass we just showed you, the tail end of the whip to hit on count 7 of the whip, count 1 of course of that music.
7.
Inside turn to hit there. And then we've got a fancier pattern like the telemark, 9 beats. Again, you can have a whole 8 coming up, do a double inside turns to the follower, to a hit on that 9, or that 1 could even be a phrase change.
Yep, so get really comfortable hearing those ones, get really comfortable dancing those patterns, and then put the two together and have an awesome and musical social dance.
That was your guide.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store linked in the description.
See you soon.